How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 6, Episode 2 of Fear the Walking Dead. This episode is titled Welcome to the Club. Now, before we even get into the recap or anything like that, I'm extremely sorry about the background noise. I heard it a lot last episode. It's just the heating's on, you can hear because the boiler's right there. So you can hear that, and you can probably also hear my PC. Which, I mean, blame the camera for that one. If I had a webcam, it would be much easier. But blame the external camera for that one. Anyway, last episode was probably the best episode of Fear the Walking Dead. We had Morgan doing some Morgan stuff, you know, just wandering around. He should be dead. Theoretically, he should be dead. But, or realistically, not theoretically, realistically he should be dead. Also, there is some plot holes in that episode. When you think back, it's a good episode, but when you think back, there is some plot holes. How the fuck did the woman who just gave birth bury the guy that died? What the fuck was his name? Vincent? I think it's Vincent? Isaac. How did she bury him? How did Rachel bury Isaac? Whatever. And Emil, which was the bounty hunter, got beheaded by Morgan, and then Morgan became him, which was one of the most badass scenes in Fear the Walking Dead. Like, Morgan Jones is dead. You're dealing with somebody else now. So good. Yeah, it was a fairly straightforward episode. You know, we didn't really get to see any of the other characters, which is a bit weird, but hopefully this episode we shall see. And I think this episode, before we even get into it, I think this episode is at a 9 on IMDb. Yes, it is. It's at a 9. So this episode is seeming like it's going to be good too. But yeah, let's get right into it. Oh yeah, so we're definitely seeing like Strand and that.
Morgan Jones is dead.
Ugh.
And you were dealing with somebody else now.
Dude. And get shot in the back. Why don't you guys go in? You've got guns. Yeah. How are the people behind him getting grabbed? What? He's gonna shoot her in the head. What are they censoring it for? What the fuck? That was a weird edit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's getting Resident Evil 2. He's gonna pull him back and he's gonna be like ripped in half or some shit. Oh. How the fuck did that even... How did that happen? Like, come on. I like how each episode is a different kind of setting. Ooh. This one about Strand, it looks like. But you don't deserve that weapon. That's a Vic gun. Why does this one... I want to play Red Dead 2. It's like Valentine or something. Doesn't look anything like Valentine, but whatever. How do we go from an episode where Morgan's barely surviving to Red Dead 2? Was that Daniel? I mean, that makes sense. He was a hairdresser, right? Back in season 1. Has she broken him or some shit?
Give a decent haircut or he'd be cadaver choke right now.
I don't know if you consider that a decent haircut, but whatever. Can't wait till Morgan kills her.
Right back.
Like, he needs to get a big bad kill. And he killed that weird woman.
Virginia's building the future.
Nope, Vic is. I mean, if we do the timeline, I think Vic might be with the CRM now. Oh! That was brutal, dude. That was like some Last of Us 1 stuff. At least they showed that. They can show that one, but they couldn't show the headshot. Oh no.
Charlie, what are you doing here?
I already know people are going to be pissed about her being in the episode.
They did.
They got munched.
Get the hell out of here. You and I are never going to clean another latrine again.
It's never that easy though. When you say the plan like that, it's never that easy. It's literally like the Saviors. How the Saviors had like the guys in the jumpsuits doing the work for them.
Spears.
How are you going to get that guy up top?
People are here because Virginia's my sister.
Ah! That makes sense. He's got the same haircut.
My sister. She was obsessed with him.
So our reputation precedes us.
It seems like they're taking digs at like the storytelling of last season. Like, oh, you left tapes everywhere. Ugh. And the character's just like, ugh. Ugh.
You can look in the eye when this is all over.
That's not bad dialogue. A little bit better. A bit better. They get have they got a new team of buyers or something? Like, what the fuck's happening here? Oh! Why are they doing this again? Is Glenn going to appear? Or is someone going to get ripped apart? Watch him die.
Let's go. Let's go.
You need some red shirts. You can't kill off the main characters anymore. Otherwise, people will complain. That makes sense, so they can only deal with one at a time. Remember, like, in Season 3 where Vic was, like, in the main show, where Vic was like, open one door. So they have to come through, like, one at a time, or a couple at a time. I mean, it's gonna go wrong. It has to. Look how many they are. There's quite a lot. It's gonna go wrong. That's not a smart idea. That's not smart. Oh. Would they kill her off? No. Part of me was a little like, ooh. They get out. They're gonna grab him. Push him into him. These Rangers aren't that good. They're letting them pour in. Why are they shooting them? Why are they just stood there holding their guns? Shoot them. Oh. That's me that in the morning. Just getting out of bed. There we go. Take your time. I mean, the people moving the bodies there. Why is she running back? What? Is she mental? These Rangers are fucking terrible, aren't they? It's like the Saviors. They're just pointless. They're just there for the cannon fire. You actually suck, dude. You suck. That's what you get. You suck. You know how easy it is for characters like I just get offed? But it never happens with main characters. It's ridiculous. There's 7 Rangers left now, I think. Right?
Choose fresh meat every time. Trust me. I've seen it.
That's not true. That's a kind of break in the canon there, because that's not true. Because I think there was one episode in the main show where like they were going towards someone and then a noise went off, and then they turned around. You know? What? He's gonna gut him! Strand! I think he cut his artery, didn't he? Dude. I mean... Poor dude. That's fucking savage there from Strand. Yeah, them guns would be out of bullets by now, to be honest. There's more Rangers though, right? Like, where's the Ranger up there? There was more than that. You're so fucked up, Strand. But I mean, it is what it is. If the plan worked, the plan worked. Surprised she didn't see what happened there. Where's the guy up there? There was a guy there was only 2 Rangers. Didn't they say there was like 9? Imagine Strand just slipped on his ass from the oil or whatever it was. There's more guards than that though. Like, come on. She's gonna get a brutal death, dude. She needs to. But it's like, who's gonna kill her? It's gotta be Morgan, right? Where's Morgan? You showed him in the previously thing. Where's Morgan? I feel like it could still be an act.
It's a beautiful song.
You see how he's completely avoiding it? Like, you taught this to me and he's like, it's a beautiful song. He's completely avoiding the question. Like, he's gonna kill him. He does remember, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill this guy. Why would you show this? I think it's an act. It's gotta be. Like, who is it? Is it Morgan? Yes, it is. Oh, it is. Oh. Oh. Oh.
See you, Morgan. I thought it was you.
He fucking remembers. Of course he does. It's all an act. Oh shit, Dwight. Dude. Next episode looks good too. Like, what the fuck? Bit of you could argue it's a slower episode, but it's good. I'm not saying it was bad. It was good. It was a pretty good episode. 2 solid episodes. You know, I still prefer episode 1 though. Episode 1 was great. I just can't get over that line of him saying, "I'm somebody else now." Did. But yeah, seeing Strand, Alicia, and Daniel again is pretty cool. Virginia's still a bitch. She'll probably be killed off at the mid-season point, probably, because they're setting something up with this submarine. I just feel so. It seems like this is what they're doing. They're focusing on 2 to 3 characters per episode, but they're progressing the story quite a bit. Now, it is annoying that the most engaging point of this episode was the ending, because overall, I'm going to be honest here, I've never really cared about Strand or Alicia, ever, at all. Like, and that's mainly just down to the writing. This episode, it kind of had a bit of moments where I was like, oh, okay. Like, Strand killing... I mean, I guess his name's irrelevant now, but... Sage? Is it Sage? Something like that. He's dead. Because Strand stabbed him in the leg, and he just lay down there and just kept on screaming for some reason, even though he could probably hop. Even though that probably hurt. I think it might have been in a position where you can't... Like, it really hurts, you know? But yeah, a solid episode of Fear. I don't know what I could really say about it, though. The thing that actually... No. This is the thing that I said in the reaction. Why... They said there was 9 Rangers, right? Unless I misheard this. They said there was 10. Then one got, pulled in at the beginning of the episode, which resulted in 9 Rangers. Then 2 more died, when Strand and that were getting them all herded up. And then there's suddenly none left. Like, what happened to that guy on top of that water barrel, or the silo thing? Like, what happened to him? The writing's good. I just think there's some moments here and there that have plot holes. Like last episode, for instance, how the fuck did the dog somehow send Morgan 50 years away? Like, come on. And Morgan would be dead. Like, taking a bullet out wouldn't fix, the problem he had. Also, Rachel burying burying Isaac after she's just given birth. Like, come on. There's certain things there. In this episode, it seems like they just had one issue where, like, the Rangers just didn't make sense. I don't really know if Virginia is a villain or a hero. It seems like she is a villain. Like, she's trying to create a future. Wait, did she say key to a future? Hang on a minute. Is that related to Georgie? But yeah, solid episode. I just think there's still a lot of characters we still haven't seen, like, not many. There's a few, like Dwight. We're seeing Dwight and I assume Sherry next episode. We're seeing Morgan next episode, which is going to be good. Don't know why he shaved that beard, did. That beard's so badass. What would you call Morgan now? The Executioner? The Morgan the Executioner or Morgan the Bounty Hunter? I like what he said in the promo, though. Like, since this all began, there's been like 10 different people. And it's true, he has. He's been the father. Then he's been the insane Morgan. Then he's been the peaceful Morgan. Then he's been, he's got, like, gone back and forth on it. Insane, peaceful, bit of both. Having both equal. This season's might be leading into something big, though, because I think they've talked about the mid-season point having this big, monumental change for the show. We'll see what that is, whether that's Madison coming back or what, because we do know Morgan was saved by someone. It's probably Nick. Imagine Nick survived. It could be... We haven't seen Luciana. I do like how this episode they've kind of, like, brought stuff up from the earlier seasons. Daniel getting shot by Strand in season 3. Ophelia, early on in the show. There was a lot of stuff with Daniel that kind of was throwback stuff. I don't know really what to say about the whole episode. It's a good episode, it's just dialogue heavy stuff. Like, the dialogue was alright. It wasn't amazing, but it was alright. It didn't look like I was engaged, I can guarantee that, because usually when I'm editing, it won't look like I'm engaged in the episode at all. But I said it before, it might be just because I don't really care about the characters as much as I do about Morgan. Considering Morgan's one of the first characters from the main show that actually started this journey. Like, Strand and Alicia compared to Morgan. That's why I got so hyped at the end when it was Morgan and Daniel. Like, seeing them two together, that's good. Now I've got to go react to World Beyond, which I'm not exactly excited for, because last episode was kind of poo-poo. But yeah, I will see you for World Beyond. Fear fans, I'll see you next week if you can't wait for that one. Dwight, see Dwight again. That should be alright. But yeah, ta-ta and farewell. Solid episode. It is what it is.